would like to call next contestant onto the podium is Midulaj.
Midlaj sees this opportunity as a stepping stone towards realizing his dream of becoming a proficient public speaker, bringing resilience, passion, and a commitment to positive change to the FACEx talk show on the stage.
Hey, you. That's one. No. That's the third one. For what are you living? Okay, let's come back. For what are you living? I heard this question from my teacher when I was in 11th standard. He came to my class and asked us to take a pen and a paper. Then he posed the question, for what are you living? I was confused because I had no words. Everyone took the pen and answered, to travel around the world, to make money, and to taste many of foods. But last, the teacher responded his question, which took my entire thoughts and I made an impression to find an answer for it. He said, you must live after death. Listen, you must live after death. I was confused again. I asked a friend near me, hey, what does the teacher say? Can anyone live after death? But the teacher assumed, people like Albert Einstein and Mahatma Gandhi and many more, they never die. Because they're living with their deeds, thoughts, and ideas. Do you know, people will never forget them because their awesome ideas keep them alive. Imagine this, you leave behind something so cool that even after you are not here in person, everyone will talk about you and what you did. How cool is that? So ladies and gentlemen, I invite you all on a journey to answer this question. Instead of just living and dying, we need to do something important in our life. Let me tell you a story. Once a child asked a wise man, how can I find the important things to do in my life? The wise man replied, we exist in this earth for some undetermined period of time. During that time, we will do many things. Some of these things were important and some of them were unimportant. Those important things will give you a satisfaction, happiness, and meaning of life. The unimportant ones basically just kill the time. So what can I do in this precious time? In this precious time, that is important. So my dear friends, find that important things to do in your life. Let's come back to my first question, for what are you living? You're gonna get an answer for this question if you have a successful end. Listen, if you have a successful end. Therefore, let's take our next step to get that successful end. Even today, if you look at the people who are not dead inside us, we all understand that they all had a successful end. So ladies and gentlemen, we should need a successful end. Do you know, if you want to succeed in your life, you must drink a water. Water? Yeah. It's include KSP. What do you mean by the K? K for knowledge, S for skill, and P for presentation. What do you mean by the knowledge? A few days ago, I met a miner who was vomiting something. In reality, he was writing an examination. He by-hearted his textbook. And omitted into the exam paper. Think. There is one thing that we all do, by-heart in the textbook, everything in the textbook, and say, I learn it all, I know it all. Think, is that a real knowledge? Is that a true knowledge? So I am introducing here the knowledge as the awareness. It's include what's bad, what's good, what's next, and which decision making be perfect, and knowing about the real world. And the second one, skill. To survive in your life, to serve in your world, we must need a skill. And the third one, presentation. To deliver your ideas towards the community, we must need writing skill or presenting skill. Through your writing skill, you can publish your books, and through your communicating skill, you can deliver it directly. So, my dear friends, I'm concluding my words. To have a success in your life, or to get an answer for the first question, for what are you living, you must need the three things. First one, you must live after your death. And the second one, do that important things in your life. And the third one, a successful end. Thank you. Have a nice day.